What's up, Team DMS? It's the Master Stylist, and I am back with another video. Something a little different, doing my daughter's hair today. We're going to do a little ponytail with a little rubber band design in the top. Back in the days, we called these stitches, but now when you look up stitches, the only thing comes up is those stitch feed-in braids. So I'm like, okay, so I guess they calling these rubber band designs now, but for us 40 and over people, we know what it is. So I'm just taking the flat iron and just smoothing out her edges. I did give her a light silk press all over just so that her ponytail would be nice and sleek when we get ready to do it. So I did part out like a kind of football shape right here in the middle, as you can see. And then I'm going to go ahead and smooth her ponytail first, and then we'll go back and do the top after that.
Me twice.
Team DMS. And I also want to say, if you do not like rubber bands or you have an issue with me using rubber bands, then I would say that you probably want to go ahead and exit off this video after this point, because the top of her head is going to be filled with rubber bands. So if you're a part of the rubber band police, then go ahead and exit out this video, because you're not going to like it. So now I'm going to take a little bit of Murray's beeswax. Because of the color of her hair, I'm using the more clear one instead of the black one that I so love to use when doing ponytails. So I'm just being very generous with applying the beeswax. Her hair is natural, so using this will allow her ponytail to stay in place longer, as opposed to using hair gels or anything like that makes the hair wet. This is going to allow her hair to be smooth and sleek, and not hard and crunchy. Yeah, my hand's ashy, y'all, but I had to go lotion them boys up. So I'm back, and we're just doing the same thing all the way around, being very generous with the I lost my train of thought, with the beeswax, and just really getting that smooth in the hair. I did not speed up a lot of the video because I want you guys to actually see what I'm doing. And yeah, so you just want to do that on both sides, and then we'll go ahead with the next step. So now I'm taking a little bit of Bronner Brothers Spritz and Shine Spritz, or you can use Pump It Up if that's what you have. The Spritz and Shine is pretty much just a professional version of Pump It Up. I'm not using a lot of it, but just a little bit, just to give the hair a little bit more hold. I'm going to do that all around the ponytail as well, and that's just going to allow the beeswax and the spritz to marry into the hair and just give the hair so much sleekness. So now here's the fun part. So when I was doing this, I'm like, okay, this is a little work. I ain't planning to be doing all this kind of work, but I do like the way that it turned out. So I'm just parting her hair across and then doing three, I guess, little mini ponytails on each row. When I tell y'all, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. So y'all, like, we doing this together for the first time because I'm looking on YouTube and I'm like, okay, I seen a couple pictures. I'm like, I can do this. But baby, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So you'll see me parting and getting it right. Still, the parts didn't really. I wanted the triangle parts, but they didn't really come out the way that I wanted them to. But it all worked out for the better, so it's all good. I don't really do little girl hairstyles, and this is probably the only child hair that I do. Period. So y'all just bear with me. I did take some of that jam and put on there just to give the hair a little more sheen and so the ponytails aren't dry. And I'm just going to do that all the way around. So I'll be back for the rest of the video.
Me twice.
So this is how it looks so far. Um, I think I was supposed to start connecting as I was going, but I don't know. I mean, there's more than one way to skin a cat, and as long as the end result is good, that's all that matters, right? Okay. Team DMS.
Me twice.
So this is where it started getting a little bit tricky for me because I'm like, okay, what the hell am I supposed to do next? How is the design supposed to go? Is there a particular way, or do I just do it as I go? So I literally just did something. I don't know what it is. It wasn't a particular way. I don't know. It just worked out, and this is what we have. And so now I'm going to take a little bit of spritz, and I'm also going to use some Got to Be spray as well. Get that nice and tight, uh, and just, to cover up the rubber band so it looks a little bit more professionally done. And that's it. Uh, You see how it kept slipping. So if it was weave, it probably would have stayed a little bit more. But I got it to stay with a little bit more work. But that's it. You guys just make it your own. I can't really explain how I did the top because, hell, I don't even know how I did the top. But I'm just going to take the flat irons and just give her a little bump. Yes, we bumping her ends for the bump end police. If you guys seen one of my silk press videos, silk press on damaged hair, then you guys know what I'm talking about. But it's not really much that I'm doing to the ponytail, but that's it. So baby girl is done. If you like this look, be sure to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell to get future notifications. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you again for the next video.